Hi, this is Dave, David Likes Photography, and just going to give you some tips on how to use the pen tool. One of the most important reasons for using the pen tool is to create a selection. But first you have to use paths. So in this case you have the pen tool selected. Up in the options toolbar, click on this paths and make sure you have this drop down that you have the rubber band box checked. Okay. And then we go ahead and I'm going to click in here and make a path. Okay. Okay, and so one of the things is if you, for example, you want to get rid of this path or you want to hide it, you just click over here. So you got paths and layers over here down on this side. You got paths and you got layers. In the paths, you click on the blank box, the gray part, and it hides the path. It's still there. If you click on the actual layer, that the work path here, that'll show it up again. And if you double click it, then and you hit OK, that'll save it as a path. And okay, so going back to if you hold down the Alt key, actually if you hold down the Control key, that will select your what they call unselected points. And when you hold the Alt key down, you can now turn these points into curves. Okay, and what you do is you drag after while holding the Alt key down. Okay, and so I can make all these curves. Okay, also with the Alt key still hold down, I can change one of these adjustment handles. Okay, and if I still hold the Alt key and click on the point again, it'll convert it back to a straight point, so I can go back to all my straight points. So they're all straight. If I need to select a point, most of the time you go to this direct select tool, which is down here, and click on a point. You see that go black? That's selected. If I hit the delete key, that'll delete that point. So then I can go back to the pen tool and click on one of the points and recreate that path and close it again. Okay, so that's one way to whenever you want to delete some point, just go back to the direct select tool, select that point that you want to delete, say this one over here, then hit delete. If you hit delete a second time, it will delete the whole path, so be careful of that. So I'm going to edit, undo, edit, step back to get back to my path. Okay, another thing with the direct select tool is that you can now I can now alter these points by just dragging them to clicking and dragging them where I want. So originally I was wanting something more that looks like a 5-point star, which I didn't do too well to begin with. Now that's not going to be perfect, but I'm just showing you that you can now alter after you've used the pen tool. You can still alter points. Okay, and the other thing you can do is if now make sure you've got a point selected using the direct select tool, and then if you hold the shift key and select another point and yet another point, now you can use that direct select tool and it'll move all those 3 points together at the same time. Okay, and I'm going to click and hide that, come back to the path again, and I'm going to come back to my unselected points. Another way you can do that is with the direct select tool still selected, is to drag a selection, kind of what they call marquee selection, around 3 points, and that selects all 3 points. As you can see, they're black, and now with that direct select tool I can move all those together at the same time. Okay, and I'm click over here on the gray and come back. Okay, and then go back to my my unselected points. Another thing with that same thing is if you right click on the path itself with the direct select tool selected, you can now free transform the whole path. And I just grab a corner here, and now I can resize it. Okay, double click. Okay. And another thing you can do is with the direct select tool selected is to right click on the path, and what we're finally looking to do here is to make a selection and click OK, and now it is what we wanted to begin with, which was a selection, which is our final destination. Okay, I'm going to do an edit undo. That's one way to create a selection. Another way to create a selection is to come down here in this little button over here under paths. It says load path as a selection, and that creates it as a selection. And one other way that I'm just going to show you, I mean, I'm sure there's many other ways, but is to be on the paths and hold down the control key and just click on the paths thing there, and it creates a selection. Okay, and I'm going to edit, step back out of that. Lastly, there is the path selection tool, and for some reason now all the points are black. If you use the path selection tool, say you need to move the whole path, now you can drag it back and forth, and that'll allow you to move the whole path. Okay, and those are my tips on my quick tips on using the pen tool. Good luck using the pen tool. I'm Dave. David Likes Photography. Thanks for watching.